Hey, I'm John Lee, and this is Unboring History, the place where big names stop being statues and start acting human. Each episode, we take one real person and 10 facts most textbooks skip. I bring the stories. You bring the curiosity. Meet the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. He wasn't just tall hats and the Gettysburg Address. Mid-19th century America broke apart, and Lincoln stitched it back with law, nerve, and experiments. Today, his choices still echo. Let's dive into 10 unboring truths that tell the real story. Fact 1. The Patent President. Lincoln held U.S. patent number 6,469 for lifting boats over shoals. He had watched rivercraft stuck on sandbars, then designed bellows-like floats to raise the hull. He built a model. The Smithsonian preserves it. The device never sold. The lesson traveled. He valued prototypes, not daydreams. Abraham tested ideas, measured results, and adjusted. That habit later shaped his war decisions and legal moves. He asked, "What problem are we solving?" and pushed for simple fixes that worked under pressure. You can be sure he treated national jams like river jams. Study the snag, then engineer a way through with calm hands. Fact 2. The near-duel with shields. In 1842, satire nearly drew blood. Lincoln's Rebecca letters mocked Illinois Auditor James Shields during a bank dispute. Shields challenged him. As the challenged party, Lincoln chose broadswords and a wide barrier, smart for a tall man with long reach. Seconds met. Cooler heads won, no duel. But Lincoln changed. He learned that sharp humor could cut the wrong target. He kept wit, lost the sting, and aimed arguments at ideas, not people. That discipline improved debates, speeches, and statecraft. One close call reset his voice. So Abraham Lincoln turned a hot moment into a cooler method and led with precision. Fact 3. Cats in the White House. War raged. Inside the executive mansion, 2 cats, Tabby and Dixie, purred on chairs and sometimes near plates. Lincoln fed them, smiled, and rested for a minute. The staff noticed the calm. Visitors did too. This wasn't trivia. Morale started at home base. Gentle routines softened long days and rough telegrams. If the president could pause for a cat, he could also wait to hear a clerk or comfort a parent. Quiet care traveled outward. It shaped the tone, then choices. Leadership felt human, not marble. Takeaway: small kindness changed the room, and a steadier room helped steady a country at war. Fact 4. How he changed money. Crisis tested money first. In 1862, Lincoln signed the Legal Tender Act, issuing greenbacks, not backed by gold or silver. Soldiers and suppliers got paid. Trade moved. Then came the National Banking Acts, 1863 to 1864. Nationally chartered banks, federal bonds, one clearer currency. Counterfeiting had flooded the market. Dozens of state notes confused buyers. Reform didn't solve every problem. It did build a stronger spine for wartime finance in the future. Costs and critics remained, but the system worked better than chaos. The president treated money like a tool. Standardize, secure, and let farms, rails, and factories do real work. Fact 5. Thanksgiving went national. On October 3, 1863, Lincoln proclaimed a national Thanksgiving for the last Thursday in November. The war still burned, families grieved, yet he asked a divided country to pause together. Newspapers printed the words, governors echoed them. A habit became a tradition, then a law. This wasn't an escape. It was the repair, a shared table, even imagined, pushed against fear and fatigue. The message felt simple. Remember good things, even now, then keep going. Abraham used ritual as glue, one quiet day of thanks to help hold a noisy Union together. Fact 6. The Secret Service twist on April 14, 1865. Lincoln approved a new force to fight counterfeiters. The United States had bled money to fake notes during the war. Weeks later, the Secret Service formed first for currency, not for guarding presidents. The timing felt eerie. That night, he went to Ford's Theater and never came home. Protection duties came decades later, after more tragedies. Still, the move showed his eye for unglamorous threats. Guns killed fast. Fakery drained slow. He aimed at both. Even at the end, the president built systems that outlived the crisis, quiet defenses that kept the nation's blood flowing. Fact 7. Opening the West for millions. Maps moved under his pen. The Homestead Act offered 160 acres to settlers who lived on and improved the land. The Pacific Railway Act launched the Transcontinental Railroad with land grants and bonds. Families rolled west. Crews spiked the track. By 1869, the coasts were linked. Progress carried shadows. Native nations paid the highest price. The scale remained enormous. Law became motion. Motion became migration. He shifted the country's center of gravity with signatures and steel. Lincoln used policy like a lever. Small words on paper, significant changes on the ground that reshaped lives for generations. Fact 8. A hard evolution on freedom. Early in the war, Lincoln tried compensated emancipation and even considered colonization plans. Politics in 1862 were rough. He searched for paths that could pass. The ground changed. Black enlistment strengthened the Union. The Emancipation Proclamation reset the war's meaning. His stance evolved with facts, voices, and battles. He didn't pretend that earlier ideas never happened. He moved past them. Policy became a living tool, not a fixed creed. He looked for what really freed people. The takeaway is simple. When evidence shifted, he adjusted, and the Union's aim grew clearer, from saving a country to saving a country and its people. Fact 9. The first wired commander. He worked from the War Department telegraph office. Doors shut, wires hummed, messages from the front poured in. He read, asked questions, and sent concise orders. Rail and wire shrank distance. He used both. Generals moved faster or got nudged. Hundreds of telegrams carried his voice when minutes mattered. He didn't worship technology. He made it serve a strategy. The tool fit the task. A clearer picture beat loud rumors. Abraham turned new tech into better timing, and timing often won battles. Information, organized and swift, became a weapon as real as rifles and artillery. Fact 10. Yosemite and the future. On June 30th, 1864, the president signed the Yosemite Grant, setting aside Yosemite Valley and the Mariposa Grove of giant sequoias for public use. Not yet a national park, but a seed. The idea felt radical. Protect beauty for everyone, forever. Railroads would bring visitors. Artists and writers would bring awe. Later laws built the park system on that first step. In a season of war and sorrow, he made space for wonder. That choice said something about the country he hoped to save. Takeaway, he fought to keep a union and also saved places where free people could breathe. And that's the story. Which moment made you go, wait, really? Tell me below and suggest the next guest. If you're in, tap like and subscribe. See you next time.